Hello, in this video we want to solve this question. This question is from the topics central tendency. For two positive values x1 and x2 of a variable x, prove that AM into HM equals to GM square is the result hold for any number of observation. Now, x is a variable which assumes two values. X is a variable which assumes two values, x1 and x2. Therefore, the number of observation is 2. The number of observation is equals to 2. Now what is AM? AM is arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean. How to calculate arithmetic mean for two observation? x1 plus x2 divided by 2. What is HM? HM is harmonic mean. Harmonic mean. How to calculate harmonic mean? That is 2 by 1 by x1 plus 1 by x2. This is the formula for harmonic mean for two observations. Now what is GM? GM is geometric mean. Geometric mean. That is under root x1 x2. Under root x1 x2. Therefore, GM square equals to x1 x2. GM is geometric mean. This is under root x1 x2 for two observations. GM square is x1 x2. Basically, we are squaring both sides. Now, HM equals to what? HM equals to 2 by 1 by x1 plus 1 by x2. Taking the LCM of the numerator x1 x2, then this is x2 plus x1. Now we take x1 x2 in the numerator, that is 2 x1 x2 by x1 plus x2. This becomes x1 x2 by x1 plus x2. We divide numerator denominator by 2. We get x1 plus x2 by 2. What is x1 into x2? This is basically GM square. GM square, and this is AM. AM equals to x1 plus x2 by 2. This is AM. Therefore, HM equals to GM square by AM, or we just cross multiply this thing, that is AM into HM equals to GM square. Hence, this is proved that AM into HM equals to GM square proved. Now, the second part of the question is this result holds for any number of observation? No, this result does not hold for any number of observation. This result holds only for two observations. This result does not hold for any number of observation. Any number of observations. It holds only for two observations. Two observations. That is the answer for the second part. I hope everybody understood the solution of this question. That's it for this video.